We're live. Hey Townsend, how's it going?
Hey Chris, how have you been?
Good, good. So Townsend was one of my first students when I started teaching this theme entertainment design course. Townsend, do you want to tell me quickly about yourself and why you wanted to take this course?
Yeah, so my name's Townsend Lenihan. I'm currently the president of Townstown and Company. We're a children's book company looking to expand into the family entertainment center business. And it's always been a dream of mine to get into the theme park industry. My background's in business. I never knew exactly what it took to get involved, to get a park design. And so when Chris posted on LinkedIn about, this theme park class, I jumped on it as fast as I could. And throughout the class, he showed me a lot. I don't know if you have more questions coming up regarding that, but I came to him as a guide into the theme park industry.
Okay, cool. Could you talk briefly about, I'm curious, like what kind of stuff have you learned? Like what was your favorite part of the class?
Oh gosh, I learned everything. um, it's mainly how to turn, I think to describe it, it helped me turn the thoughts in my head and the words that I was saying into a visual picture that I can now go and show investors, show my partners, show potential customers when people want to know, what I'm talking about. It's helped me turn, the story that I'm writing in my head into an actual concept. And it's made it a lot more real. I'd say my favorite part of the course, gosh, it was all made. I've learned everything from developing design-based presentations to utilizing benchmark research to develop my own concept, figure out what my competitors are doing and what I should do in my own unique, creative way. Favorite part. I couldn't name a favorite. Any business major or business person who needs this, who needs to understand their own business better, who needs to develop their concept, I would highly, highly recommend taking this course because it turns words and ideas into visual concepts.
Okay, cool.
I'm
that's really interesting. Like, thank you. Like, I think what's really interesting about what you just said was, to the listeners out there and the viewers, I didn't teach Townsend on how to draw at all in this course. Like a lot of my other students, I'm teaching them how to draw and render in Photoshop. This was purely about design and building his business. And, you don't really have a drawing background, right? You're a business guy.
No, I suck at drawing.
But we were able to, I was able to help him still. Like, how were you able, without drawing, take your ideas and visualize them? Like, if someone who doesn't know like Photoshop at all, like, how was your process? How were you able to do that?
Yeah, it took a little bit of technical knowledge and practice. A lot of practice in I use Microsoft PowerPoint. Something common. Most people have, some form of Microsoft or Adobe, one of the two. But when and it helps because I have a children's book company, so I had a lot of visual images to go off of. But when you know what you're thinking in your head, you're able to look at competitors, you're able to look at other concepts, and you're able you're not taking other people's concepts, you don't do that, but you're able to take pieces and say, that's not exactly what I'm thinking, but it's close to what I'm thinking. And with a few adjustments, I add this aspect, I color in this. It's a little sloppy maybe, but now you can see your concept. So you're able to, a lot of benchmark research and looking at other people's at current works of art, current concepts, and take the pieces, the individual bits, transform, rather than transforming and creating an entire new picture, transform little pieces and then put it together as one whole picture. And I think that's what I've learned a lot from you, Chris, is how to take pieces from reference images, and instead of transforming the whole picture, you have the big picture in your head, but use those little transformations to construct the big picture. And I'd say that's how I got by without knowing a lot about drawing.
That's really cool because a lot of people they think that they need to spend years learning how to draw, you know, and there's a lot of people who already have their big ideas, but
Yeah.
they don't have like 5-10 years to learn how to draw with a pen and a pencil and
Exactly.
watercolors. Um, so I mean, I think it's really amazing that you are able to still bring your ideas to the table with
Yeah.
technology and with the tools that you have available to you. Like you have a
Yeah.
great idea, you can make it happen. I think that's really inspirational to our
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah. And I think one of the key benefits of this, because going back to the 5 to 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
you don't, in modern industry, you don't have 5 to 10 years to draw your concept. Someone else has already developed, someone else has already made it.
Yeah.
Um, so you don't have 5 to 10 years. And you told me we gotta put this in there. You told me this is all for intern. This is just for concept development. You
Yeah.
don't, you can't take other people's pieces of work and then go put it on a billboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's, obviously that's copyright.
Yeah.
Um, but you're able, you know, to understand your own, because it's easy to think of something in your head, even
Mm-hmm.
for yourself, even if you're just
Yeah.
doing it for yourself. It's easy to think of something in your head, but then until you see it on paper or on the screen, or eventually in real life,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what it's actually like. You envision that it's fantastic. You envision that it's, innovative. You envision that it's one way,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a practicality that reality brings when
Yeah.
you get to actually see your concept brought to life. And so you
Uh-huh.
have to do it. You have to do it for yourself before you do it for investors and for the market. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's really where this helped, because then I can go, if I need market drawings or something to show someone else, I can go hire a designer. And when they're like, okay, what are you thinking? I can
Exactly.
show what I learned in this class. And I can say, oh, it's something like this.
Uh-huh.
And then they can turn that into our original work. And,
I see. Yeah.
and that's any business person that needs their concept developed. I think that's the real value that you see here.
Cool. Well, yeah, thank you so much, Townsend. That's
Thank
really
you.
cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. So I'm going ahead and stop the recording.